Hello, Jamesy.
Hello, Becky Evans.
How are you?
Very good, how are you?
Welcome to Riga.
Welcome to Riga.
Round 4 of the Drift Masters Championship. We are here, we are live and kicking.
Are we live?
We are live.
We're about to go live.
You're about to go live.
So Becky's doing my job, which is great. Do you want to drive the car too?
No.
Yeah, so we are back at Drift Masters in Riga for, what's this, the 4th round?
4 out of 6.
4 out of 6 at Drift Masters. 3rd round for me. Super excited to be back here as always. One of my favourite tracks, if not my favourite track in Europe. I am very, very excited. We obviously.
Are you actually?
I'm nervous.
I was about to say, are you excited?
Okay, yeah, but that's exciting nerves. Nerves of excitement.
Excitement is
right?
just nerves. No, nerves is just excitement to do the thing that you're about to do.
Yeah. And we've made a few changes obviously this year, so the car is running a new setup, so we're gonna have to go out there, feel it out. I've been running the same setup here for almost 10 years, just small tweaks every year, but there's a lot more grip now, and we have to find the right balance to, you know, figure it out on track. So that's the biggest thing for me today. Today is what, Thursday?
Thursday.
So we got free practice today, 2 hours of practice, and before qualifying shootout tomorrow. So yeah, let's take it as it comes. Let's go for a drive and see how it goes. But remember how wrecked the car was in Finland. The guys have her looking. They're still battle scars because we obviously don't have much time in between all the rounds. So Mikey pieced all the Kevlar back together, but from a distance and in photos it's going to look perfect. It's all still the same rear bumper, still the same rear clamshell. Everything I've got absolutely blown off the car is back on the car for this weekend. So I'm happy, I'm excited, and yeah, let's get out there and see how it goes. So just out of the car after wrapping up our first practice day, and yeah, it's absolutely flying. The car is ridiculous on this track. Hello, you good? How are you? Yeah, the car is amazing on this track. I can't believe the speed we carry out on this track. It's absolutely wild. We had to make a gear ratio change and a couple of small suspension tweaks, but at the end we felt very solid. It's on a knife edge because you need so much commitment to be on the outside zone on the first corner with this much grip, but when you get it right, it's amazing. It's such a buzz, it's such commitment, and it's on a knife edge, so it's definitely challenging, but really good first day. So now we're gonna just go through the car. Chris, Mikey and Michael are checking it through, and yeah, prepare for tomorrow. So we're here on grid just before the start line. It's the second day. Yesterday went really well, as I said, and today we're just focusing on that lead line, trying to get the car out of all the zones at this high speed can be challenging. So in general it's going very good. I just need to keep on pushing, and when it comes to qualifying I might take a tiny bit of grip out of the car. Let's see how it goes. Maybe a very small adjustment for qualifying, and then we send it. But the car is feeling great. I'm still blown away by how fast this track is. It's just no place like it in Europe for speed and maintaining such high speed throughout the track. It's really special, but really fun. In the car and ready to head out for qualifying. The guys have checked the car over, everything is sweet, and now it's just about putting down a nice run. So we got 2 runs here at Drift Masters. It's the best of 2. So let's get out there and see how we go.
Now, to get into the top 4, which is where he would want to be to do the showdown battles, he would need a 92.5 or better, probably a 93. So here we go. James Dean fires into that first corner, right to the edge of the circuit. Much better this time, doesn't fall out of that zone. Very aggressive flick across the track from James Dean, much more precise than this first sort of big angle to the center of the course. In transition, lifts the wheel off the ground, gets right to the curb and initiates right onto that wall. Perfect so far from James Dean. And he takes it right out to the wall, spoiler hanging over the wall. Oh, and a massive 360 in front of the grandstands. Not a shake of the head that time, much happier. That's kind of getting closer to Laurie Heinen in the championship too. Here we go, through the gears, up to 140k. Look at the laser focus. But you can have all the lasers you want when the machine is coming after you as Dean fires in.
Oh, look at the angle they both carry in the outside zone, and Dean deals with it. Now Dean finds the front wheel of Laurie Heinen's car. They both fire on big angle. Oh, they fire down again. These two are not messing around. Dean is a little transition, but now he'll make it up, and he jumps onto the front wheel, onto the door as Heinen drags him across the line.
Oh. Not many people have stuck it with Dean here. Can Heinen do it?
Well, here we go. We're going to find out. Through the gears goes James Dean. They're going to focus on James Dean's eyes, and Heinen now waits for the initiation, and he's a little bit behind. He hasn't got the pace. Or has he? He dives through the smoke. He goes early for it. Now he tucks up on the inside. As Dean goes nice and wide, Heinen transitions before him. He comes alongside him, down onto the rear bumper. Oh, and Heinen gets lost in the smoke and spins out. And that's the first mistake Heinen has made in a long time.
I guess the first.
So that is qualifying wrapped up. It was a bit more challenging than I thought it was going to be. We went into our first qualifying run feeling pretty good after practice, but I was feeling obviously the usual, you know, anticipation nerves before the run. And then as I was doing the run, a couple of things happened, and small things. So there was rubber on my brakes. These are not excuses. It didn't affect the run, but it distracted me. So there was rubber on the front disc, and as I was left foot braking, you could feel the pedal hopping, and at the same time my wipers started coming off the windscreen. Like, I don't know, did I tell you that? So the wipers started down low on the window, and then they started just coming up along the window through the first corner. And as all of that was happening, I was also really wide in the first corner, so I added angle to get away to not drop a tire. And as I added angle, it drove away from the into the zone, so I was in the wrong position on the track. I had to pull the handbrake through the first corner, and the only other lap I did that this weekend was first lap. So I was really disgusted. I was really disgusted. Ooh. So yeah, I was definitely, emotions were high after the first run because I knew I could have done a lot better than that, and I was really just pissed off. So yeah, I really had to kind of breathe, talk to Becky and the team, the lads, and just try to calm myself down. I don't know why I kind of found it too much, but I did. Maybe it's just doing the amount of events I'm doing back to back, and every weekend is the same thing. So there's just a lot of pressure. I put a lot of pressure on myself because I want to do as good as I can do, and I know that I can do better, and when I don't do as good as I know I can do, I'm always a bit disappointed. So yeah, and it's only qualifying, so I need to take a few steps back and reset. So luckily I was able to reset for my second run, and just reset and put down a solid run, scored 94 points, and we made it into the qualifying shootout, which is the tandem runs. So top 4 guys get to run tandem for extra championship points, so I was glad to make it into that. I went and battled Laurie, and we managed to get the win with Laurie, and then I went into the final to battle Dwayne, but Dwayne's car was damaged from his contact with Peter in their battles, so I managed to get a bye run and win that. Not the way I wanted to win it, but it was good for, you know, points, even though I don't even know if I want to do, you know, Hungary and Poland, because it's just back to back to back to back, and I really want to stay focused on FD, as that is the priority. So yeah, I just need to take a few steps back again, and we're into tomorrow in a good position, battling Josiah to start with. And he's fast, he's aggressive in the chase, and I know he's going to be hungry to try to put a run down. So yeah, let's see what happens. It was good to get a few practice runs in tandem this evening after qualifying, as you can treat the shootout like practice. So I'm happy we got some extra runs. I know I can make some small improvements and adjustments, and yeah, send it into tomorrow, and hopefully we get a good result. Good morning everyone, it's game day here at Drift Masters in Riga. I had a good rest last night, good reset, and feeling positive this morning, so I'm excited for it. We're just in the line for practice. In top 32 I'm going to be battling Josiah, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, it's going to be a tough day. He's super fast, he's hungry. I think it'll be a great battle. And yeah, it's Riga, baby. We're gonna try our best. I love this track. It demands a lot of the car and drivers and teams. So let's just try our best and see how today goes. So fingers crossed.
What a huge battle for Josiah Flays from Canada right now, as he goes up against one of the best in the business. This one's going to be fireworks.
It certainly is. Look at this from Josiah Flays, already hunting down James Dean as they come into initiation. Josiah goes on the inside, looks for James Dean, but Dean up and gone. Now Flays gets himself into the fight. They transition for the outside zone. James Dean absolutely ripping, and Josiah puts himself out of position as Dean goes super wide, and Josiah hanging on to this one, trying to get himself into the mix, trying to get himself into the fight as Dean puts it to the outside zone. Josiah goes for the door across the line.
He's a hard man.
except for the last zone where Jack had a crash and there was some coolant on the ground. So I stayed away from the wall at the start of the last zone, but I felt good for the rest. And then in the chase, Michael told me we had a good advantage. I didn't take too many risks. And yeah, we're moving on into top 16. So I think we're battling Pazur next, who's an amazing driver, one of the most aggressive guys here. Hopefully we have a good battle in top 16. Look at this man. Packed Riga, busiest one ever.
Determine third and fourth place in the championship, heading into Hungary. Off the line through the gears, Dean to lead in Purser for a spot in the Great 8 away. It's beautiful initiation from James Dean. Kevin Purser matches the angle and the pace, goes early, takes the back end of the Dean's car. Up on the curve goes Purser as they go wide for outside zone 3. Oh my God, Purser is on a man possessed. He disposed of the bumper, tags Dean, they stay in it. Oh, and they have to bail out.
I was just about to say, there is no way Kevin Purser can pull this off the whole run. And it's, yeah, third time's the charm. Look, he hits the bumper he already took off, and then he comes in way too hot. Hits Dean. Dean hits the wall. Then he hits the door. Yeah, that definitely took
So the madness is starting here in Riga in top 16. I had my battle with Kevin Purser, who chased me extremely hard. He hit me on the first transition, going into the second corner, ripped the rear bumper off, and then he hit me quite hard going into the last corner in the decel zone, and almost pushed me into the wall. I was glad to, I thought I was going in. Like when I felt the bang, it was just as I was getting on power. And then I thought I was going in, so I didn't get on the power because it felt like he was gonna really hit me. Got back on the power again, but you can see where he hit me here. He hit the back wheel, bent the toe arm, hit me in the front. So it was just, he was taking a lot of risks, and that happens. You see it with the other battles too. There's some big crashes here. People are taking big chances. Like, it's just getting insane. To win a battle now in Drift Masters, you have to be willing to lose everything. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's a mess. So we're into top 8. I'm not sure who I'm battling yet, but let's see.
You never know. You never know. It's Riga.
Yeah, so James Dean just has to do one pass of the circuit and he will go into the top 4. And it's not like James Dean needs too many favours, but you know what, in a year like this where James Dean, he would have admitted himself last year, it just all didn't go his way. This year, the stars are aligning for James Dean. He's got 2 shots at the podium, and that would be 13 podiums in a row, and I don't know if anyone's ever done that before. Remember Will again? James Dean, look at that, just effortless.
He makes it look too easy.
We'll almost switch off and go, there's no question. We know Conor Shannon's in the final. Who will join him? We're about to find out. 2 runs of the fastest track of the year will decide it. As Dean fires in, and look at Korpelinski all over him.
Oh, he's absolutely good to him. Through the transition, through the smoky gun. Korpelinski not letting James Dean get away. Dean shallow on the outside zone. Now he goes wide to the curb. Korpelinski still there. Dean can't shake the Polish driver. As Korpelinski takes a chunk out the side, takes a bite out James Dean's door.
Oh, hold the phone. this? Well, you just can't take your eyes off it for a second. Oh my goodness.
Pretty cool to be in 2 finals this same year in 2 different championships.
Beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, it's wild. Congrats, man.
I'm fucking happy. So
You're killing it.
congrats to you as well.
Thank you very much. I have been having more of a lucky day with the boy running top 8.
Like the way I made a big mistake behind me, but I'm pushing.
But you're pushing hard.
Good.
Sick. Right, have fun. Car's been killing it. We need to check this toe again because I bunny hopped the curb. And it looks like it might have towed out. Give a bounce in the frame there. Thanks. I think that might have towed out again. Yeah, so my battle with Korpolinski in my lead, I messed up the first corner, dropped the tyre, and then I had too much angle because I was in the marbles, and when I transitioned back, I kind of missed. I did miss clip outer 3, and the rest of the run was nice. I think I bent something again in the back as I bunny hopped that curb. Then in my chase, I chased him hard, and coming into outer 5, he went wide. Bunny hopped over the curb, I jumped the curb. Yeah, it was a bit chaotic.
It is cold.
Yeah. Lads are working hard to keep me on track. It's great to be battling Connor in the finals. Sorry?
This is a boy run, so we're up pretty fast.
Okay, yeah, I have to make an adjustment.
Zone 5, back once again, Shanahan almost makes contact, backs out of it, now puts himself right into the groove, onto the door, across the line.
That's ridiculous driving.
That's a wrap in Riga. Car is not so bad. Lots of battle scars again. The level of Drift Masters at the moment is unbelievable. Woo! Hard work by everyone, all the lads. Thank you to Chris, Michael, Mikey, Becky, everyone that supports me, all of our partners that make it possible. We've been on a roll. I'm delighted to get second place here today after a close battle with Connor in the finals. We're having a lot of battles this year and every single one of them is a bit nuts. But I'm very happy, second place. We go from here. Gonna enjoy tonight with the guys, the team, some fans and friends. So yeah, gonna enjoy tonight and then we head straight to Seattle for Formula Drift. Thank you all for the support. We gave it our best. And yeah, Riga is crazy, Drift Masters is crazy, drifting worldwide is crazy. What more can I say? Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.